Well, back at it on Bertha. This is the 2007 2500 Suburban. And a real common problem with these I've found is the cooling. These things tend to overheat. And the research I've done shows that a lot of people have this problem with this series 2500, particularly the Suburbans, but also in some of the pickup trucks. So it seems like the best answer is to just convert it to electric cooling fans. Now, it took me a little bit of work to find these cooling fans, and these are not ultimately the fans I wanted. I wanted the Escalade cooling fans, which have more blades, but we're going to try this and see what effectiveness it has. Now, in further research, I was told that all I needed was the wiring harness from a 1500. But apparently everything is wired up to the fuse box. And then I already looked in HP tuners. All I got to do is tell it to turn the fan on. I also got a fuse box cover because I'm tired of mine being broken. So I think it's time to jerk this thing apart and see if we can't make it an electric cooling fan equipped truck that will actually cool itself down. I'm not real sure what's involved with this, but I'm half expecting, honestly, because of all the sensors that are on that wiring harness, to have to pull all the front end off this thing. So probably going to do like a high-speed time-lapse type video on this, but we're going to get it all pulled apart and see what gives. So stay tuned and enjoy. Alright, so it got kind of late last night, so I didn't do a closeout video. Basically, wiring harness snaps in the bottom of here, comes down the frame rail, goes to your headlight, fog light, your ABS sensors, and back up. It's got a couple of grounds along the way, but what this does, and swapping that harness out, is I now have working electric cooling fans on this truck, where before it had a big honking, useless engine-driven fan that wouldn't keep the motor cool. Pretty easy, straightforward swap. In the computer, it's just as simple as telling the computer that it has fans. Unlike this body style, when you converted them to electric fans, you had to copy stuff and change stuff. In this one, you just have 2 lines. How many fans does it have? 2. What hertz does it run at? 128 hertz. Done. That's it. It's that simple. And you've got working cooling fans. And the neat thing here is, one thing I really struggled with this truck is the fan bogs the motor really bad. Well, now I don't have keys in the ignition, but now I don't have that problem. And I can show you just as simple as revving the motor. You can already see that it starts easier because it doesn't have that drain on the motor. And it revs super fast and super easy. So that works. Air conditioner is colder. All in all, I'm really happy with how that went. Everything worked like it was supposed to, and it was a really simple, easy swap. And upcoming, that thing, the Tahoe, is going to get electric fans. So stay tuned.